Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 24th, 2021, back here for Bed Talk number 241. And today, if you couldn't figure out, I'm going to talk about procrastination. And more specifically, I'm going to talk about the fact that procrastination is not actually a thing, but rather an outcome of other things. So, what does that mean? So, one of the definitions I found, which is pretty typical, is that procrastination is the action, I'm not sure I would say action, but the fact of delaying or postponing something. And for many of us, that means postponing or delaying, sometimes forever, taking action at all or pursuing something or pursuing an objective. So I was on a podcast today and I posited this theory that procrastination is, like I said, it's the outcome of something else. And so it's so critical to understand why we procrastinate. And I have this theory about procrastination. Number one is I'm afraid of something. I'm afraid to try it. I'm afraid to take the risk. I'm afraid to know in some way, even if it's an unconscious fear. Number two is there's some self-limiting belief telling me I can't do it, etc. And I'm going to pause there for a minute because I'm going to suggest that most procrastination is just one of those two things, especially if it's around something that we say is important. Now, that's the key, because if something's not important and we really don't want to do it, and maybe it doesn't even have to be done, by delaying it, is that really procrastination? Why don't we just say we're not going to do it, or we're going to have someone else do it? But those things that we say we want or we want to do or that are priorities, why on earth wouldn't we pursue them? Now, one excuse is, I'm not sure what to do or what to do next. Well, that's not procrastination. I would say that goes back to the fear or the self-limiting beliefs. Because rather than face those unlimiting beliefs or just acknowledge there's some fear and deal with it, I come up with a story in my head because it feels better and it sounds better that says, well, I would take action if I knew what to do, but I'm not going to take action until I know for sure. And often that day never comes, and procrastination becomes never. So I just want you to think about that. What are you procrastinating about right now? Or what do you label as procrastinating right now in your life or in the recent past? And take a look and be really honest about it. Is there a self-limiting belief in there? And or is there some fear in there about the outcome or the risk associated with it, whatever it is? Deal with those things and the procrastination goes away, because as I said, procrastination is an outcome typically of our beliefs, our perspectives, and our attitudes. It's not a thing. It's something that we create as an outcome from right in here. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you, and by all means, stay connected.